windows are gone. Scary Cube. That's a good name for a developer. Just seems different than every other name. Blamco. Then you got Scary Cube. Then again, you do have Red Barrels or whatever the fuck their name is. Outlast people, I think. They said it in my dreams. I see this house. You understand? You understand what they're saying, what that reference is. It's like there's a giant wall behind the house. Fucking George R.R. Martin wrote this. George R.R. stroking. I feel it calling for me. Well, the truck is going slow. Ever since the accident. There's always an incident. Pink house in the woods. Whatever I do, I can't stop thinking about this house in Mariana Trench. Answered it. What a fucking cinematic opening. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? We're going upside down here? Kubrick, eat your fucking heart out, man. Honey, how you holding up? One day at a time. Yeah, I noticed it took you a few minutes to answer my text. Something wrong? It was the funeral. I wish I could have been there for you. Didn't go. Couldn't do it. Understand, she would have understood too. You know that, right? Right. What about your new house? It's in Mariana. Mariana, right? Marinara. Mariana Trench. Quite a long way from home. Yeah, I'm on my way there right now, actually, and I'll text you once I get there. All right, well, be careful on the road. Love you. Why is he driving around like a fucking 18-wheeler? Unless I guess he's a truck driver. Oh. Nokia. Hey, I just arrived at the house. I'll move the boxes inside and I'll text you later. You know what I instantly... Like, I've been actually making a video about some of my favorite horror games lately. And I was writing about Condemned and I was looking at some stuff about Condemned. Just like the Nokia phone in Condemned is like one of the things I just remember more than anything else in the game. Just funny that you could use a cell phone as a point of reference. Establish a time period. A game or a movie now. I don't know. It's kind of fucking funny. Those smartphones kind of fuck it up, but... Right. I guess that's why he's driving a fucking truck. Yeah, I had a few Nokias that were sick. Everyone had a Nokia at one point. It was kind of cool. Not everybody, but all those same shitty little hometowns and stuff. Flip it. The mouse sensitivity is killing me. Go ahead, bobbing. Please. The only time I want to see a head bobbing is when I'm on the highway and I look at the car next to me and the guy nods at me. Right? You know what I'm saying? Nice house. Barbed wire fence in the backyard. Kind of weird. It gives it that military installation look. Brown toilet. Brown bidet. Drive a brown Ford Probe. Fuck. This room is locked for some reason. I wonder if the key is somewhere around the house. Yeah, I got a brown toilet to go with my fucking brown Ford Probe. So what if I'm a proctologist? They also made that last game we played. All coming together. Let's watch this VHS. Everybody knows that if you move into a new house and you find a VHS, you gotta watch it immediately. As the tape starts playing, I see a middle-aged man handling the camera. Quickly realize that the man is in the same house and that I'm in. He's all smiles as he moves away from the camera and joins his family. They can be seen playing around the house in the backyard. I wonder if they're the previous owners of this house. Why don't you show me this? His wife and children seem to be having a great time, laughing and running around. There's a moment where the wife comes up behind the husband and puts her arms around him. Both smile and briefly look at the camera. It's nice, really. Can't help but feel like something's off, though. It's like there's underlying tension, a sense of unease that's hard to describe. Maybe I've just been watching much analog horror. I get this feeling that things aren't as perfect as they seem on the surface. It feels like the happiness portrayed here is deceptive. The deceptive lure tempting me to eat it. Overwhelmed me with its actual intentions. All right. We need this much inner monologue of this fucking thing. It's written on the man's face, like he's trying to hide something behind his smile. Tape ends when one of the kids trips and falls to the ground. While the mother tends to the crying boy, the father's disingenuous smile finally fades away as he approaches the camera to turn it off. As he's right in front of the camera, though, I get an eerie feeling of intrusiveness, like as if he caught me prying on his personal life. Tape ends. It's a strange feeling, watching the recordings of someone else's life. I help wonder what happened to them. Where are they now? Did they move away a long time ago, or are they still together? Like I'm peeking, and you've already said this. I'm peeking into a world that's not mine, a world that's both familiar and foreign at the same time. Bro. It's just a VHS tape. My phone. What is the phone? Huh. Thanks for letting me know. Careful not to hurt your back with the box. Is everything good? Yeah, give me a fucking break, Mom. Jesus Christ. It's been 5 minutes. Oh my God. Yeah, all good. Found this weird tape. I think it's the owners from this old house. Did you watch it? It's in it. Expecting you to lecture me not to do that, but yes, I did, and I saw some weird stuff. Did you really, though? I don't think it was that weird. Is this like guest room upstairs? Not answering, Mom. Come on. There'd be some, I don't know. I feel like Nokia phones kind of lent themselves to boomer people and stuff like that. Big thumb texting. I'm just going to put all the boxes that are upstairs there, and then we can deal with it after. I feel like that's a little bit smarter way of dealing with it. And then those like sliding phones came out that had like the full keyboard. Like everyone had those, and then it went to smartphones. Upstairs master bedroom. It's your master bedroom. It's spooky in a intrusive, I'm judging you kind of way. Judging you every second of your life, everything you do. It's inadequate. That's how scary. That's the kind of scary this game is. Everything. Yeah, full sentences. Living room. Takes you 30 minutes to respond to a parent that concluded that you must be dead. Yeah, probably. Most likely. I think like the phone I originally had was just my mom's phone. She had a cell phone for work for, I don't remember, for a long time. She used to have one of the cell phones that looked like X-Files. We used to like take it out in like church and shit like that and like pretend to be like Scully or something. I don't know. No, that never happened, but I just ended up using the phone. I just like took it eventually and became my phone that she would call me on when I was like doing extracurricular activities after school and shit like that. It had like Snake on it. That's downstairs. We were sitting around at a lot of parties playing Snake on a Nokia phone. Upstairs, guest bedroom, bathroom. I don't really remember any other games either. And actually, there's like those like Candy Crush kind of games and stuff like that. I guess those have always been popular. Well, there's the brick phone, and then there was like other Nokias that were similar. They were like smaller. Had color on the screen and stuff. The very first ones were all like that one like Game Boy green color kind of. Why do I have to move all these fucking boxes? Would they just like have that be like a cutscene? I don't know if this really is my favorite kind of gameplay. Yeah, then they had the colored ones that showed up. They had like little animations on them and stuff, I remember. And like the first camera phones came shortly after that, but it's like seriously like the worst resolution ever. You don't even see videos from that era of camera phone on the internet, really. Sparingly. Because there's just such bad quality. I don't think they survived like any of those videos. What is this? Upstairs storage. People would be recording everything and on those dumb phones, and like none of that footage I feel like exists anymore. Probably so much fucking insane stuff on those phones. It was like lost. They also broke super easy, and it wasn't easy to transfer data off them, and sending a bigger file to anyone on a phone like that was kind of pointless. Yeah, the resolution was of the phone itself was like 10p and p's. The Motorola Razr was cool, but it also was like so featureless at first. It looked so sick. Didn't really do anything. Or they brought it back a few years ago, like a smartphone version of it. It's some music. Just like real life. All right. It has a foldable screen, the new one. That's kind of cool. I haven't really fucked with any of those yet. I've seen them at the store a few times, but foldable, like, technology does seem kind of neat. I don't know if it's just a novel thing that's going to go away or if it's going to actually be useful or what. Well, what? All right. Well, this is just house unpacking simulator now. Check in with mom. She sent a face like that? Wow, mom was with it. His mom was reading like news groups and stuff like that, probably. Yo, they got a basement. Basement door's locked. I wonder if the key's somewhere around the house. There's definitely a dead body down there. So isn't this like... No, it looked familiar, but I guess it's not. Shining Hotel floor. Well, where the fuck do I put it? Kitchen box. I have to actually like, put everything in its own box? Room? Box room? Asking a lot of me here. Also, I thought this game had no windows. Fucking huge house. Alright. Master bedroom. It is kind of funny how some older people are so technology literate and some people just like don't. The shit. I'm not sure I'll get used to this bed, but I'll have to do for now. Looking for a key. Got some creaks. This is kind of a scary bathroom. Yeah, looks like someone got murdered in there. Feel it. Open all these drawers, but there's not a damn thing inside. Upstairs guest bedroom. I think is over here. You guys ever seen any of those ghost shows where like all the drawers in the house get opened for no reason? Probably just something like this. Okay, I like this bathroom. I like this color. This is a bathroom color. I like it. Open this shit up. Upstairs master bedroom. So, an idea I had to put some new emotes on the channel. thinking of just figuring out all the different Jeffs that I can, like Jeff Bezos, Jeff Goldblum. Just have like all these different Jeffs. Jeff the Killer. What other Jeffs are there? Someone's here. You know, the door's open. Hello there. You must be our new neighbor. I suppose I am. Do you live nearby? I do, yes. A couple of kilometers that way. She points to her right-hand side. My husband and I. She pauses for a few seconds. I live there. You just say kilometers? The fuck did you say? You goddamn communist. Welcome, welcome. Mariana is a wonderful town. Lovely people. Tell me about it? Well, Mariana's a quiet little town. It's full of beauty. Oh, yes. Make sure you visit the Arikorakias Park when you have a chance. Beautiful trees there. Is that a real place? Beautiful trees. This isn't America. Kilometer? Kilometer? The only meters I'm killing are on the highway. My truck. Also, people here are known for their friendliness. That being said, I hope you understand that we take pride in our traditions. Please, don't embarrass us with your differences. He smiles. Where the fuck are we? Can I help you with anything, ma'am? Well, I couldn't help but notice that the house had been purchased and that the new owner would be here today, so I baked you something special as a welcoming gift. Well then. Oh man, an ad just started. I forgot that was happening. Yep. So I baked you something special as a welcoming gift. He looks like, what's his name from fucking Metalocalypse with that haircut. Can never remember anyone's fucking name in that show. Oh, thank you. I think you're going to love it. Left it on your kitchen counter. Murder face. She's already been in the house. Yeah, dude, we have murder face for fucking Lord Farquaad. Don't embarrass us with your differences. It's got to be. Come on, how could anyone ever say that without realizing what they're saying? Lady Farquaad. Lady Murder Face Farquaad. Excuse me? You got inside the house? Oh, don't worry, my dear. I know this house inside and out. All right, then. Do me a favor, my dear, and try some of that pastry I made for you, will you? I'm sure you'll love it. I feel like there's something to this concept, too. Like, weird, like, friendly southern town, but, like, there's something off about it, and like all their measures, I can't talk. Measures of units of measurement. That's the thing. That's what I meant to say. Before I fucking just get out, but for real. There's just like little weird things like that. Leave conversation. Yeah, it's funny, like, the way people describe different parts of the country, like, you have, like, impolite parts of the country, but people are, like, you know, a bit more real. You have very friendly parts of the country where people are just, like, not so two-faced and, like, I don't know. It's funny how different regions are like that. Like, that's one thing about the city. At least, like, some people are fucking shitty, but, like, at least you're getting truth, kind of, you know? Having grown up in a small town, it absolutely is like that, where people just gossip about literally everything, and, like, there's always people like that, and it's kind of nice to get away from that. Living in a small town definitely is fucking nice too. It has a lot of pros, you know? Safer, quieter. So, is what it is. But shit like that is crazy. It is nice to like just feel a little bit more anonymous when you go out. Doesn't leave. It's one of those things you wouldn't realize until you really like go different places, I think. Living room written on it. I guess I have to eat the pastry first. Plate of rostali made by the neighbor. Not sure if I should eat this, but the smell is irresistible. Grostali? What is that? Oh, I guess I'm gonna eat it. The woman was very odd, but the Crystallis were, I think they're good. Definitely gonna start tripping, I hope, soon. Yeah, it kind of sounds like cannoli. Can't pick up any of these boxes now. You think she's still standing there? Note just says, welcome home. Assume it came from that lady, but where'd she go? The way the sound died off there was kind of cool. As I unloaded the boxes into my new house, I couldn't help but be reminded of the toll the trip that Mariana had on me. That combined with this odd encounter with the neighbor made me realize I was exhausted. This is ridiculous, but I do like the slow burn of this. I decided it'd be wise to take a quick nap in the master bedroom. Besides, I was curious to test the comfort of my new bed. I don't know about moving into a house that has a bed already. That'd be a thing I'd probably replace immediately. Sleep on someone else's fucking mattress? But that's like one of my favorite things in a cheesy horror movie is like that slow burn at the beginning, like weird dumb shit and like a foreshadowing, like clearly an obvious foreshadowing and like I don't know, I like it. This looks like Grandpa's bed. No pillows. Okay. What the fuck did he just do? What? It's time. Didn't dream about this house. Probably because I was finally here. No, this time I had a different dream. Whoa. Get wife. She's pregnant as fuck, isn't he? We're gonna die. She's gonna lose the baby, I have a feeling. We're gonna crash this shit, aren't we? My wife and I were in a hurry to the hospital. She was clearly in a lot of pain. I find myself in a car, quickly driving my wife to the hospital since her water had just broken. Yeah, you're gonna be okay? Yes, just avoid any bumpy roads, please. She gives off a nervous laugh. You called your mother? Oh, no, I forgot. Can you call her once we get there, please? Yes, of course. Thank you, and please remember the highway's blocked. Now, please hurry. Yeah, he's just like completely 90 degrees to the right. Not looking at the road. Seem to be, I mean, there's some kind of bloody mist, honey. Yeah, weird weather we're having. Oh, fuck. Happened quick. My God, what's going on? Jessica. GPS said to go this way. It's just another episode of Black Mirror. Phones. Phones did this. Phones killed this woman. Phone bad. Oh, that was a nice dream. God, what a horrible nightmare. Tripping noise. I heard it while I was asleep. Where's it coming from? Oh, it's just gonna be a wall of blood. Cube of blood in the shower. James, you never really woke up. You're still in a dream. Yeah, that shower door seems very poorly placed. Gonna take a shower. All right, honey. Just fucking, I guess there's enough room. You can squeeze in there. We'll best get the water dripping first. No. Hear that? Basement. Well, that's a dead body. Oh, great. There's a leak in the ceiling. This is what I get for buying an old house. It's not the ceiling. I mean, I guess it is, but... I get a weird feeling about this, though. I can't quite explain it. Maybe it's just the constant noise. Maybe it's the water itself. I don't know. I just can't shake this odd feeling I have when I think about it. Where would it... I mean, there's not... I don't think that there's part of the house above this. Where would it be leaking from? Can't even pick this up either. Right? It's like, yeah, over here. Below the master bedroom. They got a secret room. They got a secret dead body room. Oh no, it's right here. Rent. Mystery solved. Yaks. Nothing. Why would you fucking not? I refuse to move into a house if I don't have access to every room in the house. Are you kidding me? But yeah, we didn't see what was inside that room, so we just bought the house anyways. What, are you fucking kidding me? You don't know what's in there? The note. This note just says welcome home. Okay, it's the same note. I missed something? Just says inspect. Wait, explain it. Yeah, we saw that. See you tomorrow. I can't be bothered right now. Got to go back to bed. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Go to bed. It's like 6 o'clock. Sun is like not even setting yet. Back to bed. I would lock everything in the entire fucking house. Not only would I lock things, I would put stuff in front of doors and shit like that. If you ever have a feeling that someone is going into a place of yours and you're not there or messing with your stuff, you should always like set up little things like that. Like put a piece of paper, the spot that if it's disturbed, it's going to be in a different position, tape, shit like that. You've had insane roommates, you would know. Oh, you. Oh, wait, it doesn't say that. Good morning, son. Your mom told me you arrived in Mariana yesterday. How's it going? Good morning, son. Dad, well, you know, my wife died. So that sucks. You know, I'm sorry. How's the new house? Is it all you were hoping for? It's okay. I was bringing the boxes inside yesterday and I got tired. I'll get back to doing that right now. This is in the right place, isn't it? This is the upstairs master bedroom. What does this do with them? I've lived in a few places that had great neighbors, people downstairs and upstairs or whatever, and then like one day move out and someone else moves in and it's like fucking awful. One thing that sucks, I like to avoid if possible, is like being with near people who have kids. At the moment, it's like obviously not a big deal a lot of the time, but kids are so fucking loud. Was the last thing that happened at the place I lived that like made me want to leave. It's just like children running up and down the stairs all day and screaming and shit. It does seem like generally if you like live in an apartment building and it's like actually built well, you won't hear your neighbors too much. I think that's everything, isn't it? Wait, these stairs storage? Yeah, this one. we go. I mean, depends on the streamer, I guess. Something I'm pretty self-conscious about. Like I used to yell way more in my streams, but I haven't really felt like I should be doing that when people like living nearby and stuff. Trying to find the balance. If you have your own place, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's not attached to another person's home. Have it. Go back to bed. No. It's everything. Master bathroom. This is a little ridiculous. Swear to God, if this demo just ends after like placing all the boxes in the right place. As I was bringing in the boxes, I couldn't help but repeatedly ask myself what I was actually doing here. I acted on impulse when I bought this house, but the vivid and recurrent dreams I had after the accident plagued my mind and taunting me until I finally gave in, like I didn't have a choice. Maybe it's the desperation to start fresh or the need to escape the memories of that dreadful night, but here I was in this unfamiliar place with no one but myself. For a moment, I questioned my sanity. I took a deep breath, letting the musty smell of the old house fill my lungs. With a sense of determination, I whispered to myself, I'm here now. I have to make the most of it. Oh my God. This paragraph is funny as hell to me. Took a deep breath, letting the musty smell of the old house fill my lungs, filled with a sense of determination. Still, I felt like I needed to turn this to my new home, so I set it all out, unpack the boxes, and decorate the place. I really don't mind the mold. The last place I lived had pretty bad mold. It wasn't in my place, but you could smell it regardless. You can now open the boxes. Oh my God. Me? I have to literally unpack these boxes? These not go here? It's a... Yeah. Getting set. Like you just slept on the bed with no sheets. No blanket. Kidding me? This is actually kind of neat, but where's this going? Does that have like an effect on the gameplay in some way? We're in The Sims now. Oh, I'm to unpack. I haven't even unpacked everything that I brought with me to my house. Still unpacking things. Yeah, this is kind of starting to feel a little like a Chillazart game. Just random medicine. Toothbrush. Tools. I actually have to like put it away. Trash bin. Perfect. That's how I left it. Some people wear shoes in the shower, I guess. Two box? Is that what that said? Two box? Oh my God, give me a minute of peace. Cleaning products. Bucket. Vacuum cleaner. This is insane, dude. Bedding. Hello. Yep. Yeah, I mean, if you're in a new place, I guess, or maybe an Airbnb or something, you'd wear sandals, I suppose, maybe. I don't know. Different for different people. Fuck this. Oh my god. I feel like Bilbo Baggins. Like, fucking leave me alone. Let me live in Bag End. Jesus fucking Christ. No well wishes. I didn't see that coming. Fuck. Nipple light? If you turn itself on, I could just make out a sound over the static. Is that someone crying? I like this. I like these sounds. Cool sound design. Some creaking and shit. Like, that can go a long way in a game, I feel like. Specifically dynamic to the game. Not just like dumb ambient sounds, but something in Zomboid I like a lot too, where it's just like you could be in a house and there's appropriate like creaking and weird sounds like that. Good atmosphere. I couldn't watch the last tape. I'm gonna watch it now. About the other one. Tape 3 Rumble. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here yesterday. Wouldn't let me watch this one though. Yeah. Gee, the accident. Was the puddle bigger? Noticeably bigger, and the mold is spreading. You're gonna have to tear out that whole ceiling. Well, even just beyond ambient sound, like I do love an ambient sound or soundtrack in a game or movie or anything, really. When it feels like it's dynamically placed for a moment in the game or like certain times, it feels like it actually makes it feel lived in and like the world is alive, you know, kind of like definitely gives me that feeling. Tape shows that man, who I assume was the previous owner of this house, working in the basement. The camera's sitting on a counter and pointing at him. He seems to be alone in the house. Though I can just about hear his children playing in the backyard. Tape is slightly damaged, but I can make out most of what's happening. For a few seconds, he just stays there in silence, as if anxiously rehearsing his first words to the camera. When he finally starts speaking, I'm suddenly caught by a sense of uneasiness, and I shiver slightly. The man also seems uneasy and disturbed. His words, measured and hesitant, give off a sense that he's trying to describe a feeling that he can't fully comprehend that has taken over him. I don't know, the writing isn't really amazing, but I don't think English is their first language either. He speaks of a sense of impending disaster and of a terrible event that he thinks is about to occur to his family. It's less and less coherent until he's taken by his own emotions and accidentally drops the tool that he was using on the ground. He starts crying, carefully covering his mouth so that no one notices him. He mentions the terrible event will be his fault. I wish we could actually see the tape, but I guess this is like a next best thing, but it'd be cool to see something on the tape. Watching him, I can't help but feel that his words are directed at me somehow. It's as if he knows that I'm here watching this and is trying to communicate with me. The way he talks about events is as if it already happened. Then why is he doing this? Why isn't he doing anything to prevent it from happening? And what's the point of these tapes? Alright, who the fuck is blowing up my phone here? What's that noise? Came from the basement. Hey man, brother-in-law. Hey man, how you doing? Insurance prick. Oh, I didn't reply to him. Insurance prick to you. This is Franco from your auto insurance. I must inform you that your car has been declared a total loss. Blank text. What is this? Guess I should reply to the brother-in-law too. How you doing? I have a feeling this is the end of the demo. Oh shit. What the fuck? Just some meat now? God, what's happening here? This is terrible. This leak is quickly deteriorating the ceiling, but I feel like I have to do something or it'll collapse soon. I can barely look at this thing. It's making me lightheaded and nauseous. It's frustrating, though. I know I need to take care of it, but I feel so repulsed that all I can do is ignore it. God, I hate looking at it. What is this supposed to be like? Depression thing? Is it gonna be like his dead wife or something? Watch this other tape. Tape 3, Rumble. As the tape starts playing, the scene before me is disorientating and extremely unsettling. The man from the previous tape stands in a place impossible to identify. He appears to hover in darkness, surrounded by countless long red streaks that stretch as far as the eye can see, like veins, Veins that mysteriously emerge from above and, says inexplicably, disappear beneath him. Like veins. Oddly enough, I can feel them pulsating beyond the TV screen and onto my chest, suffocating me with the same feelings the man appears to be experiencing. In that crushing darkness, I inexplicably feel the man's despair, guilt, and regret. Yet I cannot bring myself to stop the tape, and I keep watching it. The camera shakes and glitches, and time seems to be a part of the man's body somehow. The demeanor terrifies me. The words are fragmented, barely forming coherent sentences. The brief moments that I can see his face, there's a deep ache in his eyes, as if he carries an overwhelming burden upon his shoulders. He stammers feelings of regret and calls for his family, but he's all alone in that place. I feel like his family is no longer reachable. He blames himself for it. The haunting sight. I can feel his pain seeping through the screen, going within my own being as if we somehow shared consciousness. In the midst of his own turmoil, his mouth opens wide, ready to unleash his agonies, but before he can do so, the tape abruptly ends. I feel broken by the intensity of what I've just witnessed and almost feel ashamed to look at my own reflection on the screen. And yet, I still feel like this was needed somehow. Oh, door gone. Sworn that door was over there last I looked. That's definitely pent up despair. Wife dead in locked room scenario happening here. Dead wife, dead baby. Baby wife, I don't know. It's tapping. Tap, tapping. Looking for his lost Lenore. There's a window. Oh. Weird. Yeah, it's the same text. God, I hate looking at it. It's bizarre that door... That's kind of sick. I thought that would be the end for sure. Who is this? It's your fault. What? This does feel like a cut above the rest in a lot of ways. Such a disappointment. Why are you saying this? I wonder if we're seeing like other guy murder his family now too. That. Can't fathom what I'm seeing. It's an extremely repulsive slime forming from the leak in the ceiling. It gives off a horrible stench that makes me nauseous. It headed and disorientated. It looks alive. Now we're like in the other guy's reality. Like we walk through the hallway into the basement again. What? Sick. Dude, this game is sick. You, all right over there? All right, Spider-Man? He's been dying. breathing is crazy. VHS tape labeled tape number 4, Earth. Oh my god, I did kind of think it looked like she was like, is a baby just gonna fucking slide out of that thing? As the tape starts playing, I find myself instantly immersed in a nightmarish, distorted, just watching some random Earth VHS we found in a house we moved into. I think that is crossing a line. Send that tape into letter media. As the tape starts playing, I find myself instantly immersed in the nightmarish, distorted reflection of a man's tortured psyche. Seen as a collection of fragmented images, disjointed sounds, memories, deeply unsettling feelings, somehow merged and played all at once. It's an incoherent mess. I can barely make out what I'm seeing, and it frightens me to the core. At the same time, it's sort of beautiful and makes sense to me. Okay? The man's face and body are completely distorted beyond recognition. If I ever knew who he was before, I can no longer and never will again. At this moment, I feel an overwhelming surge of empathy for him, as if his pain reverberated within my own body. Tape becomes a conduit for his suffering, a mirror reflecting my own battle along with his. Fragments of his voice, reaching my ears like shards of broken glass, speak of a foreshadowed catastrophe that has shattered his world, just like mine. In the midst of the chaos, there's a moment of eerie stillness. Man's eyes meet mine through the flickering and glitchy screen, fleeting recognition that sends a chill down my spine. Now fully aware of my presence, and his torment reaches beyond the confines of the tape. And then, a crescendo of madness and despair, the tape abruptly cuts off. The abrupt ending leaves me gasping for breath, my heart pounding in my chest. Darkness lingers, echoing unanswered questions and haunting whispers. It's haunting and inviting all at once. I'm left grappling with the fragments of his shattered existence, piecing together the shards of his unraveling mind. That man is gone forever now. Tape has become a portal into the darkest recesses of our consciousness, forcing us to confront the demons that lurk within. Okay. All right up there? Need some water? Is that just his dead wife, like dying? That might be just his wife, like the demon of his wife, struggling to breathe in the car next to him, dying, maybe? Fucking fucked up shit? I don't know. It's like someone's vacuuming upstairs, too. Oh, there's no more stairs. There's another hallway. This is new. I have a feeling someone's gonna chase me. Paintings seem to have been painted by Jessica, but I've never seen them before. Paintings seem to have been painted by Jessica, but I've never seen them before. I've never seen this painted before. It's like a silhouette, a doorway itself. What the hell's that? It's like a sky signpost. Some guy. This is a long demo, yeah. I'm interested though, for sure. Oh man, I knew it was gonna get fucked up. It's the same dialogue. All right. Sounds like a baby and a woman crying at the same time. And this game is doing what it wants like so well though. Fuck is that? What's up? Just chilling. She seems to be distracted by something right in front of her. Honey? Do you see the latest painting I made? Each took an eternity to finish, but I think it turned out perfectly. It did. I was thinking of you and our baby Laura, you know. That's why they look so wonderful. Jessica, you remember that question I used to ask you? What does God look like? What the fuck do these guys talk about? Yes, what does God look like? It's funny that you were never religious, but you've always tried to help me understand why we could never truly see him. I really appreciate that, you know? I don't know, what do you think? Like 182. But I see him now. She smiles. I see him and he's beautiful. You see him too? Yeah, I see him too. Wonderful, isn't it? So powerful and astounding and devastating. I feel like tearing my face off, but in the most wonderful way. I don't know if I can let you go. Don't worry about me anymore. We have our baby to care for now. Silly. You hear that? She's crying. Poor thing. I should go check on our little girl. She's probably hungry. Shadow looks fucking weird. That hand. I mean, she's definitely dead. I thought the baby was dead too. It's one of those like dead baby, not dead, but haunting you forever kind of things, I guess. I don't think we can go back up there. You can run? There she is. Look at you, honey. See? I told your father you're hungry, aren't you? Don't worry, Laura. Mommy will feed you. Oh, hello, darling. You've been away for a while. We've barely seen you recently, come to think of it. Where have you been? Did you miss us? It's so lonely and empty here, and Laura doesn't stop crying for her dad. Honey, I think it's time to let you go. Oh, no. You know what? I have a better idea. Why don't you join us? Laura misses you so much, and she's so hungry all the time. I really want to satiate her hunger. I can't see her suffering like this. I can't join you. I'm so sorry. Oh, see. She's so hungry. Look at her. Go ahead and feed her now, then. You can't join us. She really needs her daddy. You're gonna jump in. Join your family. I don't think so. But save so you can do both. That lady put in those fucking bread rolls. Leak seems to have stopped. Just been tripping balls for like 4 days. Man, that was some good ego death. Go get some Wendy's. Ever since the accident. Guilt has haunted me. Seems like a nice song. So, built a labyrinth. Found my way out. Windows are gone. It's not a demo. That was pretty cool. Definitely a step above the rest. Story dragged a little bit, but I didn't find a secret. Scary Cube, Bruno Persanto. Audible Dread. Audible Dread. I could play that for a while longer. I wish there was a little bit more to it. Yeah, I want to see the other ending. I guess you don't. Just, I guess the other ending, you just dive into the meat. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. Definitely a lot. Obviously, like, you start off a game with "In My Dreams, I See This House," immediately falling on tropes, and obviously Silent Hill too, and no save. I guess it kind of makes sense. It does feel weird that you'd have to play through the whole thing again, but that was cool. You can see some people not being into it because it definitely just feels like a Silent Hill thing, kind of. It was his own thing. It's kind of a cliche story. I feel like I've heard this story a million times, but still in a fun way. I don't know why there's a fence around the house. Some red herring stuff too, like the neighbor. I think those are all qualities of a well thought out story. Like I said, I think that they're saying language is in English, so that's why some of that felt so stiff, maybe. One guy, excellent job. Enjoyed. Wonder what other games they've made. They may ever made any other games. Why is that BRB like